Hey guys, how y'all doing? So today I have filmed for you this beautiful green and gray smoky eye. I originally did this look for my birthday and decided that I will film a tutorial for it. So I hope you guys enjoy and keep on watching. So I'm gonna start off with my MAC Prep and Prime for my oily ass lids. My lids are super oily, so I'm just gonna pop my MAC Prep and Prime right into my crease. Boop, 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 boop. And I'm just going to blend that out with my finger. Now I'm going to reach into some of my foundation powder. This is MAC's Studio Fix. I'm using shade NW58. I'm just going to use that to set that primer. So now that that's good and set, I'm going to be taking Cocoa Bear from Makeup Geek, and it's like a orange tone brown, I guess, and I'm just going to be putting that right over that foundation powder, just to add a little bit of warmth to the look. So using this embarrassing pan of Chocolatier from Coastal Scents, it's just a red toned brown. I'm just going to be applying this to my crease just to darken it up just a bit. So now that I finish my crease, I'm just going to be taking this eyeshadow base from NYX. This is in Black Bean. I want to use my finger, but these nails are way too long to be dealing with that struggle. So I'm just going to use this little brush to apply that to my lid. Okay guys, so now I'm going to be jumping into the Urban Decay Naked Smoky Eye palette. And I'm just going to be using a few eyeshadows out of here. They're definitely dupeable. So if you have any like grays or peaches, girl, you can definitely use that. Or you can pick up the Coastal Scents Revealed Smoky palette. And the Coastal Scents Revealed palettes are definitely, I don't care what they say, designed to look a lot like the Urban Decay palettes, the Urban Decay Naked palettes to be exact. So if you don't want to spend the 50 some odd dollars for the Urban Decay palettes, you can definitely pick up the Revealed palettes. So out of the Urban Decay Smoky Eye palette, I'm going to be taking Password, and I'm going to be applying that right in my crease. I'm going to be using that same fluffy eyeshadow brush that I was using before. And the reason why I'm using this in my crease first is just to kind of help with the blending process for the other shades that I'm going to be using. Now that I have that applied to my liking, I'm going to use this eyeshadow brush, which I wish it was a little bit more dense, not so fluffy, but this is what I have. So I'm going to be going into Black Market and mixing it with a little bit of Password to get like a smoky gray color. So to bring back some warmth, I'm gonna go back into Chocolatier and blend that again through the crease. For the fun part, I'm going to be taking Urban Decay Lounge, which is this really nice duochrome brownish green eyeshadow. I swear I always use this for my birthday. This eyeshadow retails for $19, so if you don't want to buy this eyeshadow, you want to save some dollars, you can definitely pick up the wet. This is a Wet n Wild eyeshadow that I depotted a while ago. and so I don't really know the name of the palette that it came in, but I'm gonna look it up and I'll post it down below. I'll post it somewhere in this video. But this is like an exact dupe for this eyeshadow, except for this one is a bit more pigmented, but this one is still very, very pigmented. I'm gonna just be taking this eyeshadow with my lovely fingers and popping that in the center of my eye for a little pop of color. So just popping that right in the center. And it just looks absolutely gorgeous on these grays, honey. You see that? Do you see that? And I'm just going to take a finger that doesn't have anything on there and just use it to kind of smooth out the edges. Guys, this shit is so beautiful. So I wore this look for my birthday and I did not take any pictures. I'm just like not good with pictures. I just like take them when I feel like it, which is rarely never. I have to literally take a picture as soon as I'm finished a look, because if I don't, I'll never take it. I'm gonna pop on some liner, and I know everything looks like blah right now, but when I finish, girl, you're gonna be like, dang. So I'm not gonna do eyeshadow liner like I usually do. I'm gonna actually use a gel liner. This is from, who the hell is this from? This is from L'Oreal, and I'm just gonna use this with this weird looking eyeliner brush, and we're gonna do us a little line, honey. I'm gonna try to do it on camera. We're gonna try. You gotta tilt your head this way for success. Okay, so let's see. Ooh, girl, this looks like it's fucking up already. Okay. Okay guys, so my good for nothing camera just died on me in the middle of some good wing liner action. So I just went ahead and finished my liner. I tight lined and applied some liner to my lower lash line or waterline area in the meantime, between time. So now I'm going to be applying some concealer to my areas down here, and then I'll go back up to the eyes and finish those up. But I'm going to be using this NYX Got You Covered concealer in the shade Deep. Now, I don't know who family this is deep in, but girl, this is not deep. This is more like a medium tone or light concealer. But I'm just going to be using this for the first time, actually, to conceal the bags up under my eyes. And I'm also going to be using this really tiny beauty blender that I picked up from Ulta. It's not a beauty blender, it's a just a beauty sponge. This stuff is really sticky. It's super sticky. It's kind of strange, and it's so bright. This stuff is really pigmented though. Wow, I really like this. Look at this eye and look at this struggle eye. This stuff is really, really pigmented. I'm just going to be using my beauty blender, my large one that I use for my foundation, and blending the edges of that out. This is definitely not your everyday concealer. This shit is really bright. I'm still gonna set it with my same old banana powder, but I probably should use a little bit of a toned down powder because this is already really bright, but I'm lazy. So I'm just gonna let my face bake. While it's baking like some chicken, I'm just gonna do my lower lash line. I'm gonna go in first with Cocoa Bear on this really small detailer brush, and I'm going to just start smudging the crap out of my lower lash line. Then I'm gonna go into Chocolate Tear, and I'm gonna just pretty much do the same thing, but not taking it as low as I took Cocoa Bear. Okay. Then we're gonna go into Urban Decay palette. And I'm thinking if I want to use Black Market or Password, I think I'm just going to go in with Black Market. And Black Market, which I will leave on the screen, is this like really pretty kind of like shimmery, not shimmery, like a, I don't know what to call it, but I'll put it on the screen somewhere. It's like a metallic dark gray. So I'm just going to kind of apply that. Okay guys, so now I'm going into Armor, and I'm just going to be applying that right in my tear ducts. And I'm just going to kind of bring it down a little bit to accentuate that little area, the little triangles. Going to go back into a little bit of Password just to blend that out a bit. Now I'm going to be adding some lashes. Now originally when I did this look, I did use a different pair of lashes, which you guys would not know that because I never posted any pictures. But I did use these Misha lashes from Cocoa Lashes, which look like that. But then I just found these eyelashes, which are so much more affordable. I bought this whole pack of 5 eyelashes for $3.87. So I'm going to be using these. A real quick trick that I've been doing that really helped my eyelashes stay on all day is I apply lash glue to the actual lash band first. Let that dry for your good old 30 seconds. Okay, so while that's drying, I just have some lash glue on the back of my hand that I'm just going to go ahead and apply. I applied some, but it dried. So I'm just going to apply a little bit more. Okay, so we're gonna let that lash glue get nice and dry, and then we're gonna go back and just cover up the actual glue part because we don't need that showing, and I'll put on some mascara. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna go ahead and sweep off this extra powder off of my face, and I'm gonna be using my NW58 MAC Studio Fix powder just to dust away the extra powder like on my chin and my cheekbone area, and then the rest of my face. So let's do that. Okay guys, so I finished blending off the powder, and I noticed when I was blending out my under eye area that concealer that I put on, the NYX Gotcha Covered concealer, it was moving around a bit. I don't know if anyone else has used this, if they like it. I'm going to give it another shot, but right now I'm saying that I do not like it. I'm so glad I haven't used it like going out yet. I'm just using it for this video. But anyway, I'm going to contour now with that same eyeshadow palette. This is the Tarte Poppy Picnic palette, and I'm going to be using these two dark shades to contour my chocolatey face. For blush, I'm going to use this e.l.f. palette. I've really been loving this e.l.f. palette. I'm going to take this darkest shade right here, and I'm going to be applying that to the apples. The apples. and just building it up a bit. For highlight, I'm going to be dipping into my Becla / Jaclyn Hill face palette, and I'm going to be using Champagne Pop for my highlights. I'm going to be using this e.l.f. highlighter brush, I think it is, and I'm just going to be just dusting it right here only, because I'm breaking out a little bit, so I don't want to highlight those breakouts. So I'm just going to be putting it right here. So for my lips, I'm going in with no liner, just straight into Colourpop's Ultra Satin Liquid Lipstick in 2 lips. And I think this is my favorite liquid lipstick formula because it's not matte, but it's not super glossy. And this type of color is just perfect for transitioning into fall. So here you have it, guys, the finished look. I'm so happy with how everything turned out, and if you liked the video and enjoyed the look, make sure you give me a thumbs up. And also, guys, follow me on my social media outlets. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.